Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Listen here. Hi, my name is Christy and thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my safe space. So, in a couple of weeks, I think 3 or 4 weeks now, I have been going through the most, and I believe like if you're a Kenyan, you've been also going through the most. Added to everyday life challenges and whatever is going on in our country, oh, it has taken me to the pits. I have been dealing with anxiety, self-doubt, sabotage, and all that, you name it. And I was like, let me just come on here and see if there's any other person who has ever gone through such a thing. And you can tell me, like, there's no hard thing like going through all that, and a little person somewhere depends on you both mentally and physically. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about, and let's dive into the video. So, disclaimer, if you see me looking on that side more oftenly, the big girl is awake and is playing, so I'm like monitoring her. And thank God she's not so much noisy, so we're going to do this. And if you hear some like background noises, there's some construction happening in the building that I live. So bear with me for a few minutes. Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, I've been going through it both mentally, physically a little bit, but mostly mentally. And as for me, if I go through such things, it drains me literally. Like self-doubt. Am I being a good mother to my daughter? Am I showing a good example to her? Like, I've been thinking about a lot of things, like asking myself, what do people think about me at the moment? Like, I'm not working, so are people like are people like judging me out of that? Is it right? Is it wrong? What do I have to do? And a lot of other stuff. So it has been so heavy on me in that perspective. It has been mentally draining. And I was like, yo, Christine, if you don't pick yourself up and like just start analyzing and worrying about what you can control, that is what is going to help you. If you keep on dwelling on what you can't control, that is going to drain you, and you're not going to be physically and mentally present for yourself first, and even for my daughter. So I had to pick myself up. I had to self-affirm myself. I had to like do everything that I can control and deal with everything I can control, and let go of whatever I can't control. With whatever has been happening into our country, it really took a toll on my mental health. Like seriously, like I had like physical anxiety. There are times I couldn't breathe. There are times I could have insomnia, and that happens when my anxiety skyrockets. So I had to like ground myself, go back to maybe reading God's word, affirming myself through God's word, because what is happening to our country is so hurtful, it's so inhumane, it's very heavy on everyone who is in Kenya. It's very, very heavy. And if you don't take care of your mental health and just control whatever you feed your mind into, it's going to be so heavy. For me it was so heavy, I won't lie. It has been so heavy, it has been so hectic. Hey, it has been a lot. So what I did, I was just like, I have to control what I consume, because even if you try how much, TikTok has been like my go-to social media, because sometimes you find some funny stuff, you laugh there. But lately it has been a lot of killings, a lot of heartbreak is in there, and I realized it had been toxic. So I just decided one night, and I was like, hey, tomorrow I won't go on any social media platform, and I won't do anything. I just want to like to wind down and maybe absorb all that shock, all that everything, and just come to a place that I can have control of my mental health. Because me, one thing that happens with me, if I go through a lot of mental straining stuff, I lack sleep. And when I lack sleep, everything is going haywire. I lose my cool. I'm just so moody. And this is not about hormones or anything. This is just me. If I just lack enough rest, I'm so impatient. And one funny thing that made me realize I'm losing my patience, sorry, is when my daughter was just playing and I was like, I shouted at her and I was like, whoa, what have I just done? And I just started analyzing and thinking about where is this coming from? And I was like, anyway, I'm so mentally drained so much. I'm so mentally drained and I'm losing my cool. So I just decided one day that I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to read God's word and just help myself get back into my norm. Like, it was so bad. If I tell you it was so bad, it was so bad. This is not one of those videos that I'm encouraging you or telling you what to do. This is just what is working out for me. And you can tell me down in the comment section down below, how are you dealing with everything that is happening in your country? If you're in Kenya, how are you dealing with all the inhumane stuff that are going on in the country? So for me, I just ground myself. I grounded myself through God's word. I have found myself through God's word as well. And I just started becoming grateful for everything. And one thing I just look at, and everything, even when I'm going through the pits of the pitiest, if I look at my daughter, I see faith, I see purity, I see a lot of things. I see hope, because I know God is there for us and is going to get me through this, because this little being depends on me, and I just want to have like that trust that children have, because I see my daughter trusting me most of the times, even when I lose my cool, even when maybe she cries or maybe I shout at her and she starts like crying, she'll still come back to me, and she'll come back to me for comfort. So I'm like, if my daughter can come to me for comfort, where do I get my comfort from? So I find things that ground me, that help me go through these hard phases. And another thing that helped me ground myself is going out of the social media space for a while. Like now it's 2 days without me being on any social media platform, the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, because I just want to detach, and I just want to find myself, so that like everything I was consuming, everything, like it was just draining. And yeah, so I've been off social media for a while, and that explains why I haven't posted any video in a short while. But I trust and believe that I'll give myself grace, and I will post a video or even make a video anytime that I am able to. And imagine my social anxiety. If now thinking about it, I've had it for a longer while. Because tell me why. There's a video I posted, my last video, and my thoughts were just everywhere. And out of nowhere, I just privated it. Hey, I've been going through it, but we thank God, because it's part of life and it's part of human life. And we fasten our belts and we cruise on. We go through the hard things, we go through it, we cry, we trust ourselves up and wake up and go on with life. So if you have been going through the same, or you have ever gone through the same, please feel free to comment down below and tell me how you deal with anxiety, self-doubt, and self-sabotaging yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Bye.